he right. You know, he put I can go get them. You understand? In any particular neighborhood, and bring them to you and have them train you. You understand? To the simple fact that, and I don't have that's how when I say that, that's how cowardly it look on their part. That's how raw dog. That's how raw dog. In other words, I am. I'm like that type of dude. So if you came at me a certain way, then I'm gonna address you when you can be with a whole bunch of people, but when we go head up, it's a head up thing. Like, what's happening, homie? You know, and see, people don't know that actual side of me like that. You know, I'm praising God, I'm meek and humble, but I got a other side, boy, that'll be your worst nightmare out here. You know, and God showed me through my trials and tribulations. This is what I feel I'm called for. Because when I came up, my mother was getting black eyes, and she would dial 911, and the police never would show up. You know, but meanwhile, other things would happen, and they would pop up for no particular reason, and I'd be like, "Why y'all doing this?" Because a person doing this, but you won't go do this. So I can teach all aspects of stuff. I can teach them how to do what they do. You understand? Because, you know, when I was coming up, they did things wrong. You know, people from my generation, they were pretty much like, man, forget them. You know what I'm saying? We about to ride on them. We don't care about all that like that. So, you know, I know the adrenaline, how they feel towards law enforcement, you know, and stuff like that. So I did it on purpose. You know, I became a part, and I said, you know, I know how y'all feel, you know, but that don't change me from being who I am. That don't change me from being who I know to be, you know, because you feel this way. I remember a while back, a little guy came by. I was doing some little fundraiser, and they just popped by. Was like, "Oh man, you doing this with the NRA? We rather do this like this." And I was like, "Man, look, partner, you better keep going quickly, homeboy." And guess what they had to do? They had to keep on going, because guess what? I don't care about your words, homie, and I'll be the very person that'll come up on you. You understand? Like that, you know, because I already know the backside of the mountain. I've been in the worst, the gully part, and I'm telling that to people who want to change their life. You know, this, you know, when you see home invasion, you're like, "Oh, I don't think I want to go out today." You know, and the truth of the fact of the matter too, on this particular broadcast, I want to show you that really pastors supposed to already know how to defend the sheep. How you gonna be bishop, but you scared of an assailant and protecting your sheep? See, one thing the pastor or the bishop was never supposed to be afraid, especially if you got a staff in your hand and you graduated. You understand? It ain't just knowing biblical verses. Now, can you have a good report amongst the people? And what that means is, can you defend them from the assailants that have come up against them? Can you help them not get they purse stolen and stuff like that? Can you help them, you know, when they going through a home invasion? Where is pastor at? Where was pastor at when sister so-and-so child got shot? Where was he at to protect them? You know, so they going guiltless, like they don't know that they caused to a lot of the stuff. Then they say, we want to stop this, we want to challenge police brutality and all this. It's some things that shouldn't be going in the police force too. You know what I'm saying? There's some stuff that they gonna get corrected on too. They got some time, to get it right, because they not doing it. It's some people that I know. I can tell. I'll be like, man, look, these people, they not doing 100 right here. They not being 100. They doing all of this, that, and the other. And the truth of the fact of the matter, they shouldn't even be who they say they is. For real. Because they really ain't got the heart to protect and serve. Most pastors don't have the heart to protect and serve. They don't have the heart. They rather take up money every day, do praise and worship. But when it's time to battle, they scared. When people protesting in front of the church and stuff like that, they scared to address it. Like, I might lose my life. Well, hey, why would we want to go to your church if you were straight up coward, dude? Why would I want to go to your church? Some things God say the cowardly he don't want no part of. God don't even want the cowardly. You can't even be God people and you were the cowardly. You understand? Some of y'all that went from a certain point, I'm wondering, how did you get there? You understand? Because you got to know how to use the rod of correction when it's time to use the rod of correction off one of your members. I ain't going to have nobody to be no member of my organization. Now, this CJC Hood News, this is how I get down with the gully right here, partner. I'm not going to have you become my member, and then you in a life-threatening situation and you calling us, but we tell you to call 911. Then why the heck am I a leader? Why am I a leader? And you got to call 911 and your duty is to protect and serve. Hello. Really? The pastor, they teach theology and apologetics. But my thing is, you're supposed to be the main one protecting and serving. You're supposed to be protected. You don't know how to dismantle a situation. You don't know how to cut it short on other folk. You understand? And these are before you ever even think about the guns and stuff like that. That comes later, pepper spray and all that. First, you got to have confidence when you're doing this. You do that and you can be nervous than the mud pulling out something, But if you have a patience about, what I stand for. I stand for something, so I ain't falling for nothing. I don't care what you say to me. You understand? You just as ready as the assailant. You just as ready as the assailant. You letting them know I'm just as ready as you. You can say what you want to say, but if you move, you know what time it is. So this is what you got to be prepared on. You got to be prepared to know, like, look, I don't care about what you're saying. Long you don't come my way. They teach you psychologically how to move on a situation. You can't move necessarily all the time off words. You can only move when it's a, potential threat to you or someone else. Then it's party time. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, as a rapper, it's cutter time. You understand? So what I mean by cutter time, that means, you about to get dealt with. I'm about to show you, a side that you didn't want to see because you put pressure on me. You understand? And so people today, you're going to always find a peer pressure in everything that you do. Like I see it in the media. My man, he was straight up a bully a year ago or so. And he ran for office. And the reporter came to him and asked him something. He did something. You know, I'm thinking like, had that been me, you wouldn't did that to me, partner. Like that. You know, for real, that's why I really become stuff. Because I'll be like, man, please. I want to see you do it. You know, I want to see them demons in you. You know, I want to cast them devils out on you so bad, you know, that I'm like, I wish, you know, you got to have a drive, a driven purpose, man. You know, you talking to a person that I done been shot at and everything, partner, and I still am living. I done been, people done tried to hit me and everything, and I'm still here. So I've been through stuff that people that don't even know me know. So when they be talking crazy, I be like, okay, whatever. You're about to change your thought process in a minute. I'm going to show you how soft you really is. I don't care how many times I don't care where you spent time at, homie. I'm about to teach you how you never want to go there ever again. So most of the people that be on that world trumpet stuff wouldn't want to go where I came from. You don't want to go. You might put me in a situation, but you won't want to deal with what I deal with, because you can't deal with it. You don't know how to react to it. Some people don't know how to react to it. They just talking a bunch of stuff. They ain't never been through nothing. And so these are things that's the roots. There got to be roots to how you do self-defense. There's got to be a root to it in the community for our elderly women getting robbed and all this stuff. Come on, man. You know, I mean, literally. I mean, they black eyeing and doing all of this like that. Like, for real? I mean, physically doing it to that level is crazy, man. To the point that they kill him. Like, dang, you killed him, man. What is you trying to kill him for? Was it worth that? You know? So I've been under pressure to do something, you know. This make me say, yes, God, all the time. I'd be like, okay, God, I guess I'm going to have to yes on this one. You know, because truthfully, if the truth be told, that's the real protecting and serving. So it ain't nothing like me to do it by nature. You know, you supposed to have a heart to protect and serve if you in anything that you in. Whether you a business owner, whether you a father. See, I'm a father, so I got a heart to protect and serve regardless. There's bliss disciplinary action, you know. For real, you know. There's disciplinary action you can give a person if they offend your family like that. Talking about what they do. And I say, look, you do that, you make a threat at me, you better start packing your bags, homie. Quickly. You make a threat at me, you better start making the destination change right now. Right about the now. You might as well get your bags packed, homie, because I let you do it for a season, but then after that. So look, you tell somebody all that, they be like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Let's challenge him anyway. Let's see what it's about. But guess what? Now you got a challenge. And then you got to win the battle with the psychological against the demons. It's psychological demons. It's spirits that influence people to do what they do to make them think who they are. You know, they got to be sick to just run up and lose their life like that. They got to be retarded to swing and get knocked out.